2026 Pontiac GTO. This beast isn't just a tribute to an icon from the golden age of American muscle. It's a full-blown resurrection with a modern twist. So buckle up, because this isn't your average retro revival. This is a bold, aggressive, and unapologetically American machine that's ready to own the streets again. Starting with the exterior, the new GTO commands attention from every angle. Pontiac's design team has done something remarkable. They've captured the spirit of the original while creating a look that's unmistakably 2026. The front end is low and wide, with a new aggressive grille that replaces the old-school split nose but still hints at heritage. LED matrix headlights give it a sharp, high-tech stare, and subtle hood scoops sit like battle scars on its sculpted bonnet. Every line and curve flows with purpose, from the flared fenders to the quad-exhaust rear diffuser. It sits on 20-inch, forged alloy wheels, hugging the road with wide performance tires that scream grip and control. The back is just as fierce, sleek, slim LED taillights stretch across the rear, and a shadowy spoiler integrates neatly above the trunk. No flashy chrome, no unnecessary decals, just matte black details, muscle proportions, and pure presence. Step inside, and the 2026 GTO shows off its modern muscle attitude with a high-tech, driver-focused cockpit. Pontiac didn't just throw a digital dash in and call it a day. They engineered a cabin that balances analog thrill with digital sophistication. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara with red stitching, and paddle shifters sit just behind for that race-inspired feel. A 12.3-inch customizable digital instrument cluster gives you full control over performance data, while the 15-inch central infotainment touchscreen is powered by GM's latest UI with 5G connectivity, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and real-time performance analytics. The bucket seats are a masterpiece, leather-bolstered, ventilated, heated, and contoured perfectly for high-speed cornering without sacrificing comfort on long drives. Carbon fiber accents run across the dashboard and center console, alongside soft touch suede-like trim and aluminum finishes. Ambient lighting pulses subtly in red, and an optional heads-up display projects your speed and RPM right onto the windshield. The rear seats? More than just a showpiece, they're genuinely usable for short trips. And the trunk space is surprisingly practical for a performance coupe of this caliber. Under the hood, things get serious. The 2026 GTO isn't just about looking fast, it is fast. The base model comes with a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 engine producing 670 horsepower and 645 pounds-ft of torque. But for those who want more, the GTO Blackfire Edition cranks it up with a 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 that roars out 720 horsepower and can hit 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds. Both versions come with an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic, but a 6-speed manual transmission is available as a no-cost option for purists who want full control. The sound is nothing short of addictive, deep, throaty, and raw, with a customizable exhaust mode that lets you go from quiet cruise to full beast mode at the push of a button. Handling is sharp with adaptive magnetic ride control, electronic limited slip differential, Brembo performance brakes, and multiple drive modes ranging from comfort to track. Pontiac has ensured this isn't just a straight-line rocket, it's a muscle car that can carve corners with confidence and precision. As for pricing, the 2026 Pontiac GTO offers incredible value for its segment. The base trim starts at around $62,000, which is competitive against rivals like the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and Ford Mustang GTD. The fully loaded Blackfire Edition pushes closer to $85,000, but comes with every performance upgrade, premium materials, and exclusive styling cues. Optional packages include a carbon aero kit, a panoramic roof, and a racing brake upgrade. GM also offers a limited first-run edition for die-hard fans, featuring exclusive badging, serialized numbering, and a track experience included. The Pontiac GTO 2026 isn't just another muscle car, it's a symbol of what American performance stands for in the modern era. Raw power, bold design, cutting-edge tech, and the unmistakable rumble of a V8 that refuses to die. It pays tribute to the legends of the past while paving the way for a new era of GTO dominance. For those who... Ford Thunderbird 2026, a name that once ruled the roads with elegance and muscle, is now reborn, not just as a tribute to the past, but as a bold step into the future. Let's begin with the first thing that catches your eye, the exterior. The 2026 Thunderbird strikes a perfect balance between retro charm and futuristic aggression. Ford has retained the long hood and short deck proportions that made the original iconic, but with modern tweaks that scream performance. The front fascia is dominated by a sleek, blacked-out grille with a glowing Thunderbird emblem, flanked by razor-sharp LED headlights that look like they're pulled from a concept car. The sculpted body lines flow smoothly across the sides, while the wide stance gives it an intimidating road presence. Aerodynamic elements like active grille shutters, hidden air channels, and a subtle rear diffuser aren't just for show. They play a role in keeping this beast planted and efficient. The dual-tone paint options, carbon fiber accents, and optional 20 or 22-inch alloy wheels give each buyer a chance to customize this car into a rolling piece of art. Step inside, and you're immediately surrounded by a cabin that mixes luxury with high-tech ambition. The 2026 Thunderbird's interior feels like a cockpit of a fighter jet married with the comfort of a luxury cruiser. Ford has used high-grade materials throughout. We're talking about hand-stitched leather seats, brushed aluminum accents, and even optional wood inlays for those who want a more classic vibe. The dashboard is dominated by a curved OLED display that combines the instrument cluster and infotainment system into a single, seamless screen. This display supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus Ford's latest AI-powered SYNC interface, which learns your habits and preferences over time. The center console has haptic touch controls, ambient lighting with 64 color options, and a wireless charging pad. Seating is plush and supportive, with both front seats featuring massage, ventilation, and memory settings. In the back, there's surprisingly decent legroom for a coupe, thanks to a slightly stretched wheelbase. Whether you're taking a spirited solo drive or cruising with friends, comfort is never compromised. Now, let's talk about performance, the heart and soul of any true Thunderbird. Ford is offering the 2026 model in two variants, a powerful 5.0L V8 and a hybrid-assisted twin-turbo V6. The V8 pushes out a breathtaking 480 horsepower and 420 pounds-ft of torque, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. It launches from 0 to 60 in just under 4.3 seconds, with a top speed north of 170 miles per hour. The hybrid V6 variant is no slouch either, combining 400 horsepower with instant torque from its electric motor, delivering a 0 to 60 time of around 4.8 seconds while being more fuel efficient. Both variants come with adaptive suspension, Brembo brakes, and an available AWD system that helps put power down with authority. Driving modes include normal, sport, track, and a customizable individual setting that lets you tailor throttle response, steering weight, suspension stiffness, and exhaust sound. And yes, the exhaust, it's an absolute symphony. The V8 in sport mode growls with every tap of the pedal, while the hybrid offers a quieter ride until you punch it. When it unleashes a surprisingly throaty roar, safety and tech are top tier. As expected in 2026, standard features include adaptive cruise control, lane centering assist, 360-degree camera system, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and an AI-enhanced parking system that can handle tight city spaces with ease. Over-the-air updates ensure the car's software stays current, improving everything from navigation to performance tweaks as time goes on. Finally, we get to the price. Ford has positioned the Thunderbird to compete with American Grand Tours and European coupes alike. The base V6 hybrid starts around $59,000, while the fully loaded V8 variant with a WD and performance package can touch $78,000. Optional extras include a panoramic glass roof, Bang & Olufsen premium audio system, carbon fiber exterior kit, and Performance-enhanced brake and tire packages. It's not cheap, but considering what you get, the design, the performance, the tech, it's a seriously compelling package. The 2026 Ford Thunderbird isn't just a car, it's a resurrection. A legendary name brought back with purpose, attitude, and enough firepower to make modern muscle cars nervous. If you're looking for something that turns heads, punches hard, and wraps you in next-gen luxury, this might just be the car to beat. 26. This car isn't just a vehicle, it's a statement. With retro-inspired design cues and cutting-edge engineering, the 2026 Trans Am has made a roaring comeback that will leave enthusiasts speechless and rivals nervous. Let's start with the first thing that hits you, the exterior. From the moment it rolls into view, the 2026 Pontiac Trans Am commands attention with a bold, aggressive front fascia that harks back to the classic 70s models while introducing modern aerodynamics. The signature split grille and lead-accented quad headlamps scream heritage, while a vented carbon fiber hood, muscular fenders, and sculpted side skirts make sure this beast is as aerodynamic as it is intimidating. The iconic flaming bird graphic spreads across the hood in a glossy high-definition finish, a true callback to the legend of the Firebird era. At the rear, a sleek LED taillight bar stretches across the trunk, and dual chrome exhausts sit beneath a race-inspired diffuser, completing the aggressive muscle car silhouette. Step inside, and you're instantly reminded that this isn't just a modern car wearing a classic name. It's a true fusion of nostalgia and luxury. The cabin features hand-stitched leather sports seats that contour perfectly to your body, with optional Alcantara inserts for extra grip. Brushed aluminum accents run across the dashboard, blending seamlessly into a 14-inch digital instrument cluster that can be fully customized. From retro gauge layouts to race mode telemetry, the display feels like the past and future colliding. The flat-bottom steering wheel comes with paddle shifters and is wrapped in perforated leather, giving you a tactile connection to the road. Ambient lighting glows softly in the doors and footwells, changing color with drive mode. Even the infotainment system is loaded, a 12.3-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 4K rear-view camera, and a 12-speaker Harman Kardon system that turns every drive into a concert. But the real magic happens under the hood. The 2026 Trans Am offers multiple powertrain options, but the crown jewel is the supercharged 6.2L V8 engine that produces a jaw-dropping 720 horsepower and 680 pounds-ft of torque. That's right, this is no ordinary muscle car. It's a street-legal missile. With a 0 to 60 time of just 3.4 seconds, it rivals European supercars at half the price. The 8-speed dual-clutch transmission shifts with lightning precision, and if you prefer full control, a 6-speed manual version is also available for purists. Launch control, magnetic ride suspension, and an active rear differential mean you can not only go fast in a straight line but also carve through corners with surgical accuracy. Whether you're on the highway or the track, this machine stays planted, confident, and wild. When it comes to pricing, Pontiac, now revived through a private American specialty firm, is making sure the Trans Am stays accessible while delivering top-tier performance. The base GT model starts at around $58,000, but if you want the full supercharged beast with all performance and luxury upgrades, expect to pay near $92,000. Considering the power, tech, and pure emotion this car delivers, it's a price many enthusiasts will be glad to pay. That's the all-new 2026 Pontiac Trans Am, a car that doesn't just bring back a name but resurrects a legacy. It's loud, it's proud, and it's ready to dominate. The 2026 Plymouth Road Runner. Yes, it's back, and it's louder, faster, and more aggressive than ever. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear might just change the way you look at modern American muscle forever. From the first glance, the 2026 Road Runner looks like it was designed to dominate the streets and the track. Plymouth has gone retro-modern, perfectly blending the iconic 1970s silhouette with a futuristic edge. The wide grille features a darkened chrome trim with hidden LED headlights, giving it a menacing face. The hood scoop is back and functional, drawing in air like a beast gasping for more speed. Massive 20-inch forged aluminum wheels are wrapped in Michelin Pilot sport tires, gripping the pavement with authority. The rear is no less exciting, featuring a bold ducktail spoiler, LED taillights, with sequential indicators and a signature Road Runner badge glowing in deep amber under the night sky. The dual exhaust pipes snarl with every rev, delivering that raw V8 growl that muscle car fans crave. You can get it in limited classic colors like Plum Crazy, Hemi Orange, and B5 Blue, each with heritage-inspired stripe packages inside the cabin. Plymouth hasn't just brought back a classic. It's redefined what a muscle car interior should feel like in 2026. The dashboard is a tribute to the original, but now wrapped in Alcantara, carbon fiber, and soft-touch leather. A 14-inch fully digital instrument cluster greets the driver with customizable layouts, including a special drag mode that centers the tack and shift light. The infotainment system is powered by Stellantis Uconnect 6.0, loaded with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and real-time performance analytics. Bucket seats are race-inspired yet road-comfy, featuring heating, cooling, and even a massage function. Yes, you heard that right, in a muscle car. A Harman Kardon 8-in speaker sound system brings thunder to your ears when the engine isn't doing it already. Rear seat space is decent, although let's be honest, this car wasn't designed for backseat drivers. There's also a hidden compartment under the center console for valuables and a dedicated slot for your drag racing transponder. Now, let's talk performance, the heart of the beast. Under the hood, the 2026 Road Runner offers two engine options. The base model comes with a 5.7-liter Hemi V8 producing 420 horsepower and 420 pounds-ft of torque. But for the real thrill seekers, the Superbird Edition delivers a supercharged 6.4-liter V8 pushing out 710 horsepower and 650 pounds-ft of torque. That's enough to rocket you from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. The 8-speed automatic gearbox is lightning fast, with paddle shifters that respond with surgical precision. A 6-speed manual is also available for purists. Launch control, adaptive, suspension, Brembo brakes, and a limited slip differential come standard on higher trims. It corners better than any Road Runner ever has, and the revised aerodynamics help keep it planted even at speeds north of 180 miles per hour. Fuel efficiency? Well, let's be real, you don't buy a Road Runner to save gas. But the cylinder deactivation tech gives you 22 mpg highway on the base V8, which isn't bad at all. As for pricing, the base trim starts at around $52,000, while the fully loaded Superbird Edition can climb up to $78,000, depending on options and custom packages. Plymouth is offering just 10,000 units worldwide for 2026, making this not just a performance machine, but a collector's dream in the making. So if you're looking for a car that honors its muscle heritage while embracing modern tech and performance, the 2026 Plymouth Road Runner is a wild, unapologetic return to form. It's fast, it's loud, it's rare, and it's ready to run. Thanks for watching Auto Rush Pro. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more raw reviews, muscle madness, and everything in between. See you in the next ride.